Alright guys, here we go. It is Jay Diesel and it is time. Today is the Mythic Qualifier Weekend and I'm going to be competing. Here we go. Today I have decided to opt for my Winota deck. I think this is well positioned. I'm expecting a lot of greed today, a lot of control, and I'm hoping to be able to punish that. 4 Luminarch Aspirates to help play around Heartless Act, early creatures, 1 Verdane, this helps punish snow decks. Also good against Ultimatum. Only 2 Bone Crushers because they're kind of slow in the control matchups. And here we go. Alright, we're locked in. Here we go. Alright, let's see what kind of opener we have here. Played. Oh, this is easy. We're gonna throw that back. Way too slow. Oh, we can keep this. Feel like I'm more likely to want Historian than Haktos. It's actually kind of tough. I think I put back Haktos. Alright, looks like we're up against mono red here. That means we really don't want to take the damage from this if at all possible. Are you going to kill myself with Savior? Yep. My guy snaps it off there. Okay, Skyclave is a really good draw here. So let's go ahead and play Symbology. And I think I just want to grab an Inkling Summons. What does he go into next turn? If he goes for Annex, I want to play Skyclave. If he goes for Bone Crusher, I think I still have to play Skyclave. Okay, another land. If he offers the trade, I don't think I'm taking it. I need to keep Winota as like a live draw. I also do kind of wish that I kept Haktos in hindsight. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and opt not to block here. Yeah, we're just gonna take the Bone Crusher and take his pressure away. There's just no sense in letting this 4-3 stick around. This puts him further away from Embercleave in the lane. Take our 2 damage. And unless he goes double Frostbite or Frostbite Stomp, he shouldn't be able to remove both of our creatures. Oh, there's the Frostbite. Can't say I'm thrilled about that one. Into Robber the Rich. Alright, we're racing. I hate that I have to shock this in. Oof. Failed out. Don't have to shock in. Let's see what we can hit off this. I think I'm gonna get to Kenrith here. And next turn I just jam Blade Historian. He can eat my 2-1. Like, I could get the double striker, but I have one in hand. And I think I would rather just threaten lethal next turn. If he attacks with everything, do I have to fear the cleave? I do not have to fear the cleave, it looks like. Because he can only get me for 8, 10, 11 damage if he has Ember Cleave. So I'm not worried about that. I can also start gaining life with Kenrith. I've done that a couple times against Mono Red. So that's another option we have here. But I think next turn it's just going to be a case of build your own Ember Cleave. Let him know. I feel like Amiria's Call is a little bit of a liability here. Let's see, what do they want to do? Opponent in the tank. So we can pose 18 trample damage next turn. Which is pretty damn strong. Robert. Are they racing? Okay, they're sending it all. Do I play around Frostbite here? So if they have Frostbite, right? What happens? If they have Frostbite, I block here. They don't kill Blade Historian, and I attack them for a bajillion. Or I take 5... Because next turn I can deal 10 damage. I think I want to do that. This will also tell me if they have Frostbite. Okay, so now I want to go boom, 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 boom. Blade Historian. Activate my boy Kenrith. Send the goons. All right, we got it. Okay, I want Redain, I want Red Cat Melees, I want Dragon Fires, I want Bone Crusher. Fight as one's only okay here. Well, let's see. I think I want to do it like this. Like, Spellbinder's fine, but it's actually not amazing in this matchup. I could even cut one more Spellbinder for Warsinger here. Actually, might try that. I feel like I just want to be pressuring my opponent. Alright, let's see what they got. I don't know. I just want to be trading on the board early and then kill them. Like, a protracted game does not benefit me. Like, in this matchup, I think I am the beatdown, given I have Winota. Now, granted, I have to have Winota, because that is a massive, massive part of my strategy. And Kenrith is very, very good in this matchup. Also, the decision to keep Blade Historian that game over Haktos in my opener was very, very relevant. The double strike was just enough to get us over the finish line. Also, obviously, Kenrith is a super duper powerful tool. Alright, let's see what they got. I have to throw this back. Okay. I think it's Blade Historian this time. I want to keep my 3 lands. You really need to get to 4 lands in this deck, so I don't like necessarily throwing away lands most of the time. There's the real mono red start. The Fervent Champion. Alright. Let's go ahead and get a Selfless Savior out. No Chew Drop, but we do have the Stomp, which I like, just to help clean up the board a little bit. Well, I'm not blocking anything here. What do you take from me? My land. No. Aspirant's actually kind of interesting here. If I get Aspirant, I can block Robber. I actually think I want to play this. He can't target it immediately right now, and I can start scaling this. And this becomes like a big, big problem for him very quickly. Next turn, I can either Stomp, or I can just cast a Bone Crusher and then try to spike land into Winota. There was some temptation to just Stomp the Robber of the Rich, but it didn't honestly feel right to me. Okay, you attacking? He should swing both? Or is he just swinging Robber? Gonna let that go. Because if I block and then I sack Selfless to try to protect, then there is a good chance that I just get blown out by like a removal spell. Another one of those guys. Here, I kind of like just playing Pathway on probably white. And I could play a Bone Crusher out, which does block really well on this board. Alright. I could have played Symbology and got Environmental Sciences, but I like that I can now block both these Robbers of the Rich more or less for free. It also puts me down on cards in hand. As opposed to, if I play Symbology and I go grab the Environmental Sciences, I'm still on 4 cards in hand. And I worry about double Robber proc at that point. And I would prefer not seeing a double Robber proc. There we go, we blank his attack. Now I'm going to go ahead and play Symbology, I think. Yeah. Alright. I could go ahead and attack here and start getting in some damage. But I honestly don't really think I need to. Fires that off. Go ahead and fizzle. Okay, now Luminarch's out of range, Bone Crusher's out of range. We've got Environmental Sciences. He does have Cleave mana now, so I do have to think about Cleave. Everything's coming in. Interesting. That's a very conservative line. Kenrith, not thrilled about that. We are going to block here. Odd he wouldn't send with this if he has the Cleave. So, Burn Spell? Now, has the Cleave. Interesting he leaves the champion at home. I guess he risks losing his board. Alright, so not ideal for us, but also, frankly, just could have been worse. There's War Singer, which isn't bad. I think what I want to do, though, is probably Science here. War Singer is really interesting, though, because if I play Singer, I think I actually just need to develop my mana, though. I don't think I can really sit around not developing my mana. And I think I just leave up Stomp. I think I leave up Stomp here, and then I go for Winota next turn. If he animates Faceless Haven, I can block with Luminarch. I'm only taking 6 from Robber the Rich. If he goes to combat and does nothing else... If he rushes to combat, I'm definitely just stomping Champion. Like, 100% doing that. Aspirant is thankfully kind of an annoying card for them to deal with. He could blow me out with a removal spell here. But I'm going to make him do it, because then I can stick Winota. Okay, has a stomp. Not what I wanted to see there. Does he have a follow-up play? Got a Hall Monitor. Okay, we're going to go ahead and stick our Winota now. Into Blade Historian. That's a pretty good hit. We're still in a lot of trouble here. I really need to draw a Skyclave Apparition. Let's go ahead and play this on red. Next turn I can go Warsinger Symbology. So I'm taking 6, 7. He can make this not block. Oh, I'm dead. I think I still had to make that play. He animates. He attacks with both. Activates Hall Monitor. Yeah, and I'm dead. I guess I could have not played Winota and just played Guy. Okay, all he has to do is activate Hall Monitor now. Robber the Rich goes. I wonder if I played wrong with the Aspirant. Alright, game 3 here. Everything felt about fine. Maybe Warsinger's too cute. I would rather just have like a cheap, like, interactive spell. I think it's fine. Let's run it back. I really just needed a little bit more removal. Also, that one turn I chose to develop, I probably should have left up Stomp for Cleave. I also kind of wasn't expecting him to... I felt like his attack was fine there. Maybe I should have used the 2-1 to block and then put the Aspirant on the other and then kept up. It's possible I should have blocked with Bone Crusher. That's actually really close. I'm not 100% sure what I should have done there. Alright. Here we go. Let's see what we've got going on in this game. No way. Yes way. Alright. We just throw back Blade Historian. We go Symbology on 2. I'm gonna go ahead and just kill that now. Here? I could just start scaling this Aspirant. It does delay my lands, though. It feels so bad to do this, but it's like... If I get lucky and rip a land, it's way, way better. But also, like, this is just a threat that scales. And if he plays, like, a Robber of the Rich, I can stomp it. This pressures him into, yeah, having to kill this now. Go ahead, grab my Sciences. We're gonna go grab a Plains with this, I think. He's got an Anna. Well, that was pretty good for us. Let's go ahead and grab a Plains with this. I think we want... Yeah, we definitely want Plains. I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of Annex now. That's just one of those cards you really do not want to be dealing with. It's just such an absolute pain. Alright, we've killed his first 2 threats, which I feel pretty good about. I was maybe a little aggressive with the red cat melee, but being stuck on lands, I really was not in a mood to try and do anything else. There's no way we block here. That would be quite foolish of us. No blocks. I think we're going to go ahead and just do this. I think we're going to go ahead and grab a mountain. We actually don't really need a mountain. No, mountain is probably correct. And we're just going to pass. I don't want to attack and to get blown out by Frostbite. He kills Apparition and I lose my board. Like, yeah, see, like there we go. Did not want to just walk into that one blindly. It's too bad if I lose my board there. So, rather avoid that situation. Here we're just we're snap crushing the Robber of the Rich. I do have this Winota attack next turn. Probably am going to take it even if I have to suicide in one guy. Let's go ahead and get rid of this Robber. We're doing a good job defending our life total so far. Does he have a way to save this? No. Okay. Not blocking the 3/3. Annex. Well, I think I want to take my Winota while I have the chance here. This just starts winning the game. Interesting. Do I want the tapped and attacking Winota? I guess I do. This gets in a little bit more damage. Maybe I should have gone Warsinger Selfless Savior. This is kind of scary now. If he plays one more land, attacks with Embercleave, I'm taking 1,000,000. I did not get the hits I needed off Winota there. I did want to try to get in underneath the red cat melee while I had the chance. Oh, there's definitely a cleave over there. We're looking at cleave 100%. I need to draw a removal spell here. Red cat melee? Yeah, there it is. That's why I wanted to try to get that attack in while I had the chance. I think we might be in some trouble here. I think I bungled game 2. Is it all coming in? It's kind of coming in. Alright, well, I think I have to block like this and like this. He cleaves me. I take exactly 1,000,000 damage. Good game. Damn. Maybe I was too aggressive with the red cat melee. Ah, man, that's a tough one to lose. Game 2, I think I did a lot of sequencing wrong. Man, Winota also didn't really deliver super well, which was kind of brutal. It's possible I should have kept the untapped Winota there. I did board out one target. I guess I also boarded out Elite Spellbinder. Maybe that's incorrect because I thinned my targets too much. I'm not entirely sure, actually. Ah, Winota. We got there game 1, but game 2, I think I just played wrong. I was maybe a little too conservative against mono red. I feel like I'm trying to play this like a control matchup when I really am the beatdown, and I should be beating down. This is an awful hand. I am getting literally nowhere with this. We're mulliganing. No companion again, so that's interesting. 3, 4, 5, 6. Mulligan this. I really don't want to keep this, but I think I put Kenrith back. Is this another mono red deck? Oh, goodness. I'm gonna hide the fact we're red-white for a turn. Yep! It's mono red! I think we might have had the wrong read on the environment here. Not gonna lie. Go ahead and, we're crying a little bit here. The good news is Haktos should probably be good enough to hopefully get there. No annex yet. Still taking $1 million. This is real bad. Oh god, he took my fight as one? Jeez. I was not ready for mono red. Do I Spellbinder or Apparition on this board? He gets to loot here? Not gonna loot. Okay, I think I play Spellbinder. I take a card, hopefully a removal spell. Oh my god, triple Frostbite! Alright, well, sometimes you look at their opening hand and you realize it wasn't meant to be. I play Haktos and I pray, I think. Why would you keep this hand in the dark? I guess he figured I was on a creature deck, but... You're gonna let me block? Please let me block. Oh my god, this is so bad. Does he have Embercleave? Like, what is going on over here? You have, like, 4 Frostbites. Kill something. Ow. Alright, so I play Haktos. The good news is his hand is, like... Play us on red. We just play Haktos. Please choose, like, 4. Haktos, come on, man! Haktos, why? You just had to pick any other number that wasn't that one. Oh my god, Haktos! Haktos, why? Oh my god, he has fight as one too? What are you doing? You can't... Oh, you can't frost... Haktos, you just had to pick a different number! Does he attack? He definitely attacks. He gets my fight as one back? And he gets my Winota? This is so bad. I shove in front of this, he at least I have to do this. So I do this, he uses fight as one, I cry because he gets to keep his guy. Haktos, you just needed to roll any number that wasn't 2. I have to make this block though. Because this at least forces him to use the fight as one and to play Winota. Yes, you're gonna get me with this. I can't do anything about it. But now he gets to play Winota, which is the gas you need. Oh my goodness. I don't draw the land I need. That's a little rough. So, if I get rid of Winota with this, he's gonna double Frostbite. I don't think I can do this one. Am I alive at least? 3? No, he Frostbites. I'm basically dead. I'm just gonna concede. I don't want to give him any more info. Oh my god, that was brutal. Triple Frostbite? Jesus. Okay. Scorching Dragonfire. Redain. Okay. I'm gonna keep in the fight as ones. I need to be able to play around early removal. Cut Haktos. Keep Kenrith. Keep Blade Historian. I need my targets. Was tough. Cut fight is 1. Cut 2 Spellbinder. I think I run it like this. Unless the War Singer's not that good, I don't think. Not in this matchup. It's more for rogues. Okay, let's try it like this. It's possible I should just keep the 2 fight as ones in. Oh my goodness. That was such a tough game. I think if I had looked at his hand and didn't see triple frostbite, there might have been hope. But triple frostbite was just way too much. And then Hacktoast decided he needed to roll anything but like the correct number. Granted, if Hacktoast rolls 3 or 4 there, it's still not that much better. But at least Hacktoast doesn't die on the block. He does have to attack every turn, so it's questionable if it's that much better. Man, that's really tough. That's really, really tough, actually. Well, here we go. Let's see if we can't do a little better. I was really hoping for control this weekend. He'll get double mono red as my first 2 games. Really kind of rough. Gotta throw it back. We can keep this. I throw back Kenrith. I'm really sad I don't have a 1-drop, but I think that's okay. Luminarch into Redain is pretty good. If I put a single counter on Redain, he just gets out of reach of pretty much everything except for Red Cat melee. Alright, no Frostbite in hand. That's really nice to see. Stomp. Yep. Okay. Redain will hopefully just make them play off curve at least. Oh, we really want red mana here though. Okay, making him play, hopefully. Nope, there's the Frostbite. Alright. Kind of rough here for us. I don't think I play out Skyclave Apparition here. I think I need it to remove an Annex or a Bone Crusher. Like, maybe there's some consideration of playing this and then playing Winota, but... yeah, there's Bone Crusher. Let's go ahead and play Symbology here. Grab Sciences, do this. Grab a red mana. Play the Mountain. Okay, so now we have like Stomp, Skyclave, or we have Winota if for some reason there's like a good attack next turn. I know Red Cat melee is going to be over there, which I'm not thrilled about. Really awkward hand. One, two, three, four, five. He could just cleave me and hit me for like 16. Or 8, sorry. No, not gonna do it. I think he has it though. That was a really, really big pause. Another Bone Crusher. Can't say I'm thrilled about that. Annex. Can't say I'm thrilled about that either. Okay, Apparition into Selfless Savior is really nice here. Okay, so now I get to go ahead and play Winota next turn with Protection. This is tough. He said 2 Bone Crushers and a Frostbite. He hasn't played any 2-drops or anything like proactive. So he has to have a bunch of reactionary cards. So that screams like Embercleave, He could have another giant. There's a couple things it could be. Does he cleave me this time? He's thinking about it. My guy could go for the cleave. Still not going for the cleave. He's decided he wants to hold up. I think he's still playing around red cap melee here. He might just be thinking that if he taps out for cleave, it's over. Which, if this is like cleave or something, is actually massive. So now he plays Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. Fireblade Charger. Okay. I mean... I gotta go for this. Okay, so hold on. Let me activate full control. Let's get this double striker going. Do I want Kenrith here? I think I want Kenrith. Now I can go ahead and give everything trample. What will he do? He's taking 10, 14, 18 damage. Okay, so what I do here is let's go to first strike damage. He now gets to deal its damage to any target. I now sack the dog to protect Skyclave. Okay. And I've got a Bone Crusher Stomp for a haste creature, and Cleave doesn't do it. What does he... What could he get me with? He could get me with a Crowan War into something else? Okay, there's a Faceless Haven. He has to have Cleave in hand. I, like, refuse to believe there's not a Cleave over there. The way he paused those 2 turns really makes me think he had a Cleave, but didn't want to commit. Okay. So here, I just hard cast second Blade Historian to make sure he doesn't kill first Blade Historian to remove double strike. Now I send it? Okay. So now if he kills Blade Historian, the other one still provides double strike. Okay, I can activate Kenrith for trample. Yeah, there's no way out of that one. Okay. Alright. Seemed reasonable. I'm really wondering if Elite Spellbinder should just be Fight as one. This is a matchup that I actually didn't practice as much as I should have. It had been on the decline going into this tournament, so I wasn't as convinced about it, but definitely should have been doing this. His fight is one where I want to be. That's really, really hard, actually. Gives me 2 less humans to hit. But it does give me... I think I do want this fight as 1. I just lower my curve. Alright, let's do it. One, two. Alright. Let's keep it. So we got Alcide on 1, Symbology on 2. We go tutor for a land the following turn. Scott, the Fervent Champion. Do I just want to kill that? He mulligans pretty heavily. I actually think I want to just kill this. Yeah, he didn't play a haste creature there. Yeah, I'm killing that. Yeah, this is looking like an awkward draw to me from him, so I just want to punish, punish, punish. So let's go ahead and get Symbology here. Do I want an extra body is the question. I have my lands, but I actually think I want to make sure that I keep hitting my land drops here. If he goes Annex, do I trade here? There's Annex. So I want to kill that before I do anything. So we're just going to go ahead and take this damage. Aspirate's pretty good here. So I'm actually going to go ahead and play this as a... Interesting. I think I play this as a white. And I think I actually just do this. And I think I'm going to try to fight his 1 block. This does run into cleave, though, which I, like, seriously have to be concerned about. Alright, I get blown out by cleave. Ow. Ow. Next turn, I go ahead and shoot that. Wait, is he shooting my Symbology? Okay, this is a little scary now. So here I want to go Environmental Sciences, grab a red, play Alcide, put a counter on Alcide. Okay, my hope here is that I can just kind of like, he attacks with everything. I kill Annex, and I just start getting in. I use Shatter Skull to clear the way. Robber the Rich ain't cool. There's no point spewing this off. Okay, not thrilled about that. So blocking here, I definitely want to... block Hal. That goes there. That goes there. I leave the Fireblade Charger, I think. And then I use Shatterskull Smashing to help clean up most of the board. So actually, drawing this, I think I'm more inclined to actually just get rid of Fireblade Charger. So now I'm just going to start setting with the Lifelinker here. Alright, so that sucks for me. But I can't do anything about it. I don't really want to sack here. It doesn't give me anything. So I let that go. He loses a land. And I think I'm just supposed to Skyclave Apparition here. Now he's got 2 goats. Okay, we're gonna hold this. We just want this to be able to clear a body that's relevant. Goats don't matter. I could shock myself to, like, play Kenrith and give it haste, but I feel like that's unnecessary. At this point, I just want to play around anything stupid that's gonna get me killed. Send with goons. Decline. Now, I'm just going to play a big, chunky Kenrith. Alright. So, I don't know. I could have played Shock to give it... Then he, like, shocks me or something. Like, they don't even play Shock, but it's like... I don't know. It's so scary taking 3 damage there. I also didn't have enough to just kill... I don't know. That was probably too scared. I could have just killed the 2 1/1s with it. Maybe that was just the correct play. Play first. Alright. This looks like it has a 1 and a 2, which is frankly what I want. Now what I don't see over there is a companion. Oh no. Where are the companions? Where are all the people who are supposed to be playing like greedy control, dude? Imagine misreading the format this hard, dude. Hello. Send in the Doge. Big Doge. We got a Luminarch Aspirant, though. I refuse to throw back a Luminarch Aspirant. Interesting. Do you have Frostbite? I think you got Frostbite over there. As in fact a Frostbite. Next turn we go second Luminarch Aspirant. Is this the Blitz of the Thunder Raptor deck? It 100% is the Blitz deck. Oh man. Land? No land. Let's hope that we can scale this Aspirant real quick. There's a tap land. Alright. Land? We're getting very heavily punished here. Removal spell, removal spell, removal spell on curve. That is not what we wanted to see. Granted, if we had played Verdane, we would have avoided that. Verdane also would have prevented that. I think we're in a lot of trouble now. That's not an answer. Okay. I think we're about to get so punished for this keep. Yeah, this is looking real rough now. Really need to see land here. It's possible that keep was way too greedy. There's a Bone Crusher. I think we were still fine even if we drew into Redain. Do I stomp his face? Like, I suppose I do, and I have to draw, like, lane something. Oh, wow, he's just going in. Yeah, I don't blame him. Let's see. There's Symbology. Then I can go grab third land. I think I'm just dead here. He's got so much pressure on me. I take 7 like this. I think I have to do this, and then I have to, like, rip a land for Skyclave, and then remove Galazeth. Alright, you got me. You went... He had 4 removal spells on the top, like, couple cards there. It's a little rough. Red Cat Melee seems good. Giant Killer seems okay. I want another Redain, and I probably... Is there anything else I want? No, that's probably about it. Definitely want all of my protection spells. Haktos. Not 100% sure. Actually, Haktos does seem pretty good here. Let's get Haktos back in. I think it's actually Bone Crusher. Maybe it's Bone Crusher and Haktos. Skyclave seems medium. Just because it dies. And I'm getting rid of a 4-drop a lot of the time, which is, like, a little costly. Maybe it's cut Skyclave? Do I put an Ox in? Could do like this. Because the problem is he has Prismari command as well. Anything that dies to 2 damage removal is kind of a liability. Especially in my bigger slots. Spellbinder, I think is okay. Let's try it like this. Because Venerated doesn't die to Stomp, and it doesn't die to Tiny Frostbite. Okay, this is pretty good. We get to go on a 1. We have Redain on 3, and we can actually play it this game, which makes me happy. Really wish we had a 2, though. I'm going to go ahead and try to attack here. I think I'm actually going to protect this. The only reason I'm doing this is because now if he has a Stomp, he's just going to blow it now. If he doesn't blow a Stomp now, I just get to go into Redain. And now I have Redain protected. Whereas if I don't do this now, I don't know when the next time I was going to have a good chance to deploy that was. Let's go ahead and deploy Redain. If this resolves and he tries to Stomp the dog, I can sack and fizzle the spell. Okay. Just gonna bounce my Redain. He's got it. Not super thrilled about that, but it's fine. Here? Do I just jam? Is this a 3-2-1 let's jam type of moment? Yeah, I'll buy it. You have a counterspell? And this is why we defended Selfless Savior. Okay, there we go. He's got Disdainful Stroke. Kind of sucks, but not much we can do about that. Yeah, it's going to get some Frostbite now. I guess I could have played Redain, or maybe I should have used Spellbinder to really try to clear the way more aggressively. Warsinger's actually pretty good here. Do you have another counterspell? He can flash in Brazen Borrower. He needs another Frostbite here. He's used 2 already. Okay, another Brazen Borrower. And Warsinger's going to create problems for him pretty quickly. We're just going to go ahead and actually run it back out. Because if I get to connect with this, I then get to go ahead and grab Selfless Savior out of the yard. It's also possible I should just be playing Redain here. But Redain actually gets blocked by the Brazen Borrowers. But it does make his next land come in tapped, so it's like a little bit back and forth. I'm just going to jam with Warsinger next turn. Yeah, he's looking at my graveyard, and he's like, well, I really don't want you doing that. Okay, we're actually just going to move to combat, I think. Well, I could just jam Winota here, which is kind of tempting, frankly. I think that's greedy, though. I think I just go ahead and send Warsinger to force him to react. Okay, has nothing. Which means I get the dog back. Which now means I get to stick Redain. And I've got Red Cat melee up for Galazeth. Does he have another counterspell? You got it. That's annoying, but honestly kind of fine. There was a world, actually, which I cast Redain pre-combat and attack. He's got a Bone Crusher. He attacks. And now that he is tapped out, we get rid of this. And I give him the big punish. Well, it's actually funny. I could just, nah, that's silly. Let's play Winota. Let's play the card that wins the game, though. Do I want Double Strike here? Double Strike's kind of good. But I also could just take a card from his hand to make sure there's nothing silly over there that's going to beat me. What's in my graveyard? I could get Redain. I'm getting Redain back no matter what. Is there anything else I want in there? No, I can't get anything else back. So in that case, I think I actually want Elite Spellbinder. Let's go ahead and yoink Galazeth. Okay. Alright, Warsinger was suitably annoying there. It's kind of what I was hoping for. He has so many Brazen Borrowers. Oh, goodness. Skyclave Apparition does remove Galazeth, but I don't think I really want to be fighting on that axis. I think protecting the dog on 1 was really aggressive, but I think it allowed me to steal a little bit of tempo that game, which kept me in it. Oh, man. All these games are going to game 3, man. It's absolutely nuts. Alright, let's see if we can't get something cooking here. He has so many Frostbites, so many Bone Crushers. He did whiff on lands for a bit. This is a bit of an awkward hand. Do I keep this? So I go Fury Calm, Snarl tapped. I think I do keep this. I have a lot of the tools that I need to win the game, which is why I want to keep this hand. I'm sad that I can't play this untapped, so I can't play the dog on 1. But I can secure a 3rd land here. Okay, still gonna go ahead and play this. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to grab the Environmental Sciences just to ensure that we're able to grab lands. I think next turn I just want to go Redain, though. There's a Stomp. This next turn I think I might go Symbology, Stomp, Bone Crusher. Actually, I think it's just Redain. Redain's gonna make his mana come in tapped. He'll probably just end up frostbiting it, though. Next turn, I can Environmental Sciences into Symbology. Redain hopefully makes his play a little awkward this turn, and I can just sneak in a Selfless Savior. Scorching Dragonfire. Taking some damage. Does he hit a land here? Opponent whiffs on a land. Does that change my play in any way? I think I definitely want to Environmental Sciences and grab a Plains. I want to play said Plains. And I could go Selfless Savior, Red Cat melee. I think Symbology is probably better, though. It's just more mana efficient. This gets me a second body for next turn. And I'd rather save this for Galazeth, because I imagine it's in hand. I do need to kill Bone Crusher because it's applying pressure to the board, and it means that he could sit back on like his counter spells and whatever else he has over there. It's got a Foretell. That could be Alrund's. That could be a counter spell. There's a couple things that could be. Here I'm going to go ahead and play this on white. I'm going to go ahead and play this Selfless Savior. See if he reacts at all. Do I play Blade Historian? I do kind of like playing Blade Historian and just starting to beat down. And next turn I can do Kenrith. Again, I'm leaving this Bone Crusher up. And I'm taking a bunch of damage, but... yeah, I think I just want to keep pressuring. Brazen Borrower. I'm definitely attacking for 2. And now I have to kill Bone Crusher, kind of. But I also need to keep applying pressure, because I don't want to just sit here and die. Next turn I can play Blade Historian and Red Cat melee the Bone Crusher. He's paying 2. This is probably double Alrund's. He's attacking. Taking it. Gonna go ahead and play this again. Kenrith can give himself haste, so I'm trying to play him on a turn where it's not gonna be like a big deal. Counter magic or no? If I get Kenrith down, I think I can just win the game off of that. I'm really curious what he's tanking over here. If it's another Brazen Borrower, I think you just let this go and you don't really worry about it. So I'm curious to see what he has going on over there. I also need to end the game, because if this is double Alrund's, if he gets up to 6 mana, I just lose the game. So I need to put him dead in like a turn or 2. So every little bit of chip damage here really, really matters. So many cheap interactive spells. Opponent is deep in the tank right now. It has to be like, what, a kill spell? Has like a removal spell here for maybe Blade Historian. But I feel like if you have it, you have to just snap it off. Like, you really can't afford to float mana here. Okay, he's just taking the damage. Alright. My guy has decided. Okay. This damage is actually really big here because it makes this Kenrith so much scarier next turn. So my hope is that he kind of does nothing, and he leaves back Bone Crusher thinking he can block. And then I just send in Kenrith and beat him up. Also worth noting, you can gain life with Kenrith, which is also super crucial. Do you have a counter spell? Big ouch. Okay. Doesn't have it. So here, I need to make sure I play Kenrith because I do not want him having the luxury to just flash in a guy and just kind of do nothing. Like, I need to keep his feet to the fire. Well, speaking of ways to keep your opponent's feet to the fire, I'm going to cast Winota. And I'm sending with the boys. Me and the boys are coming in. Got this Blade Historian over here. Brazen Borrower. You got it. Well, the good news here is I still get to hit for a lot. My guy is going to stomp. Do I want to let the stomp happen? I think I have to let this stomp go. If I stop the stomp, he goes to 4. No, I think I let that. I lose 2 damage, but I keep the dog around. And the dog blanks a lot of cards. Here, I am going to just pay the 3 life. I'm not dead to Goldspan Dragon, which is like the one card I would be somewhat concerned about. I have Winota, I have Kenrith in hand. And he is now dead on board if he does not deploy a threat. And I have Selfless Savior. I think I'm actually just going to go for Kenrith. So he has to have Counterspell and Body here. Crush the Weak deals 2 damage to each creature. So I sack this. Oh, it deals 2 damage to each creature. Actually just got to protect the flyer here. The reason being, if he has Stomp... Let's see. Now what does he do? He has to do something here. He's got Bone Crusher. So now, I think instead of Winota, I think I'm supposed to play Kenrith here. I give Kenrith haste. I send the goons. Because Winota could whiff. And this is just, like, puts a genuine lethal on board. Which I think is where I wanted to be there. I didn't want to, like, have to knock the top of the deck and be like, man, Winota, I hope you got that card I need on top. So. Our opponent got stuck on lands, but we also made sure to keep the pressure on. Made sure that we asked answers every single turn. But we also deployed our cards in such a way we were continually applying pressure, and our opponent was so concerned about Winota that we were able to just keep getting on board and chip away at his life total. Which is really what I wanted to do that game. Play first. Yorion! Oh my god, it's the deck that I was looking for. Ah, we're throwing this back. Hand's bad. This hand's also bad? Oh man, I got a mulligan again. We can actually work with this. I'll keep this. I think this is a... looking like this hand? Yeah. Play the Snarl tapped. Real question is, do I, nope. No, I don't. Play Symbology. Grab an Inkling Summonings. Well, summon Summoning. Swiggity swoogity. I'm sending the Professor of Symbology after you. This map is so cool, by the way. Like, I don't think I've, like, taken a moment to, like, really enjoy it. But look at that. It's got, like, all the colors, all people cheering in the stands. It's actually super hype. I like this tournament board. It's got this triome over there. It's such a cool triome. I actually don't like this alternate. Only because it looks like the Jeskai one vaguely. Maybe it's just the red in it, but it kind of annoys me. Go Wolf Willow! Summon another 2-1. Get 'em, boys! Opponent has 4 mana this turn. Wait, do they disappear? What is that? Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay. I mean, I didn't come here to not play Winota. Like, I could play Alseid, but I'm so far away from Alseid actually doing anything that, like... Also, I mulled the 5, so I kind of do need to deploy my threats pretty quick here. Oh, please show me bottom. Oh no, it's top. Wait, what? Do I get Haktos here? Or do I get... So, I actually don't want to get Haktos because I don't want him to be able to name even. So we get Kenrith. And then we decline to get our second Kenrith. Okay, he's not dead. But now if he plays Extinction Event, I can play... I need land for second Winota give haste. Man, I wish I took Haktos now. Hindsight's... There we go. That's what we played around. We played around the Extinction Event. Why I got Kenrith. Oh, always punished. Well, we still play it out. Like, I guess I could have played Alseid here and given it haste, and then hit him for 1 more damage, and then give a Winota haste. I don't know. I just don't want to float that much mana. Maybe I should have floated the mana, though. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He doesn't have Alrins. He could play Gargaroth here. That's an omen to see. We're still playing around Extinction Event. Which is what I want to be playing around. I don't want to lose to Extinction Event. Okay. Like, I'll show him 1 more card. It's whatever. The thought process there was I play Redain, I play the small guy, I give them all haste. And he's just dead. So. Might as well bring in second Redain. Skyclave Apparition's pretty meh. So is Bone Crusher. Also meh. Warsinger's really good. Giant Killer for Gargaroth? I know some people bring in the Ox. But I really feel like if I'm grinding that hard against them, I've kind of lost already. Like, most of the time, frankly, I just want to beat down. I don't want to concern myself with things like value engines. Mainly because if I board in the Oxes, I'm diluting my deck. It's not a particularly great draw most of the time. If I was playing against blue-black, which is literally just the epitome of hard control, I'd want to do it. But Ultimatum tends to be a bit more proactive in that they actually play cards to kill you. instead of just kind of hanging out all day until you go to sleep. I got to imagine all the Shadows verdicts in the world are coming in. It's possible I'm wrong cutting Bone Crushers here. Actually, I hadn't considered that. I just really don't like playing Bone Crusher in this matchup. This hand is medium. I'm gonna mulligan. This hand is better than the last hand. I've got a 2, I've got a 3. It's a good 3. Throw back a mountain. Opponent also mulligan. I'm just gonna... You know what? Nah, I'm good playing. I was like, oh, I can show him his planes for literally no reason. Same plan as last time. He didn't have anything there. That's really interesting. He didn't even pause, it instantly passed. So he has no 2-mana removal in hand? Does he have Cultivate? Man's got Cultivate. Big pain. I'm already feeling the pain here. Didn't grab a second black. It's actually really interesting to me. I'm gonna go ahead and play Redain. This should hopefully keep him off Binding of Gold Gods. He could just slam Gargaroth here and I could just cry. That's like a totally valid play. Then I knock on the top of the deck and hope to draw Giant Killer. Why didn't you get a second black? I know you have Shadow's Verdict over there. Why would you not get second black? You have to have more lands then. Omen? Did you just keep, like, an ultra greedy hand? Are you the Greedmeister? No way you didn't keep a, like, you didn't keep a single 2-mana removal spell? Or play on 2? You saw 3 lands, Cultivate, and said, this is it? This is my plan? I'm all in? Or did Redain disrupt it? Did you have Cultivate Binding? That's entirely possible. Good news is our mana costs are already split up, which I'm super thrilled about. Redain, once again, being an absolute G in this matchup. My boy, Redain. Bottom. Alright. There was no big boy Gargaroth. Does still have a black mana up. Could have Heartless Act. What will you do? Put Yori in your hand. Oh my god, he did it. I was joking, OP. Oh god. Alright, Winota. Kill him. Tap the attacking Winota. Deal. Kenrith. Big slappers. Alright, we didn't get double strike, but that's okay. There's no hard board wipe here. Shadow's Verdict doesn't even hit half my board. Redain also making everything cost more. Yorian's not stopping me. Don't stop me. And I'm having a good time, having a good time. That's the deck we prepared for, boys. I was ready for Ultimatum. Stop dirtling. Ah! Get him out of here. I don't know what it is. Everyone's like, man, I just want to dirtle. Especially, okay, so in game number 1, I completely understand. You just want to keep the deck that best enables your deck to execute its game plan. But in games 2 and 3, if you know your opponent is on the Winota deck, and I'm aggressively mulliganing, I'm gonna curve out, because that's just how I want to be. We're throwing that back. Oh, easy keep. Kenrith, can you please return at the turn of the tide? I have returned now at the turn of the tide. Is that Japanese? Mono red? No! Why are all you mono red players here? Leave me alone. I want to play against the slow people. There's no love. No love. Alright, we were lucky enough to win the die roll in game 1, so we don't just lose. Redain's so good here, actually. Part of my reptile brain wants to, like, play this as the shield, but it's, like, so incorrect. It's not even funny. I am never blocking here. Not a chance. Luminarch Aspirant's gonna start getting in, though. That is a terrifying start, honestly. Okay. Redain. Get him. Okay, Redain is now too big to fail. Thanks. I'm glad. You know what? I appreciate OP respecting my random sideboard choices here. Well, main deck choices. Yeah, let's go, Redain! Improvise, adapt, overcome, make your Ember Cleave cost 2 more. Superstar Redain. You're gonna try to kill that? I'm just gonna say no. Not happening. Okay, our plan is simple. We supersize Redain. Torbrand? Torbrand could cost 6. I don't want to deal with that card. Frankly, do I want to put it on this? Nah. That's actually kind of hard. Actually, I do want to just put it on this. I just want to beat him to death. So, I can't block the Fireblade Chargers because I made this decision, but I'm kind of okay with it, frankly. Yes, good. Make him play off curve. Can I get a land for Kenrith? No, but I can get a second Asp. Thanks. Alright. Alright, big boy Redain. That's my homie. That's my homie Redain. Alright, Red Cap Melees come in. Scorching Dragonfires. Who do I not like in this matchup? I'm still torn on Fight as one. Hectos is out of here. Did I bring in the Bony Boy? Bony Boy's pretty good. I may be overloading on removal, frankly. Is my thought process that this card's not very good in this matchup? I think it is, because it dies to Stomp. Cut down to 1. Is there ever any consideration to War Singer? No? Maybe? I don't think so. This kills Redain, which is just, like, I think I just want all my removal here. And then we fight for the board, and then eventually we hopefully stick Winota or whatever silly threat we have and kill them. Alright, let's see what we got. Big fighting. That's not quite how I drew it up, but we'll give it a shot. Snarl. So actually, that was probably a mistake because I wanted to hold up. He plays another land. Curious. I mean, he's got to kill this with either Bone... It's Bone Crusher. I wonder if you're not supposed to play that there. And skip a turn? It's quite possible. Let's go ahead and play a Snarl here. I am 100% getting rid of that Bony Boy. I think I still have to get rid of Bone Crusher. I actually wonder if I'm supposed to... maybe I really was supposed to, but then he, like, deploys something else, and, like, I don't think it actually slows him down too much. I don't know. That's one of those situations where I'm very unsure of what I was supposed to do. What I did was possibly correct. I don't know how much more removal he still has. Okay. Do you have another Frostbite? No. Right. We got rid of the Robber of the Rich. I feel pretty reasonable about that. Wow, that's aggressive. Just gonna red cap melee that. Draws the land. There's Annex. Ow. Alright. Alright, here comes the Friars. He's revving them. Rev up those Friars. Ow. The Friars have been revved. Get him, Winota. Okay. Do I ever go to 2 here? Crowid War! Oh my god, that's so bad for me. Until your next turn, creatures you can punk. He hit! Oh my god, that's so bad. Hello. So what do I do? Do I attack with Blade Histor? So, Scorching Dragonfire kills like one dude and I just kind of lose. I'm going for Hacktoast, baby. Hacktoast off the top. Wait. Hold on. 4. He has to block. He's not dead. Wait, what? Oh my god, that's right, the trample! Oh my god! Winota! My girl! Oh my god, Winota! Sometimes you just gotta risk it for the biscuit. Oh my god, Winota, where are you? Oh my god. That's my girl. Oh, man. For some reason, my brain only factored in the first strike damage, and I was like, wait a second. Oh, that thing called double strike? Forgot that existed. Alright, let's go ahead and get this Dojin. How much is that doggy in the window? Arf, arf. How much is that doggy for sale? Don't do it. Have a heart. I know you're gonna step on my dog. Gotta activate John Wick mode now. You've stepped on my dog. It'll be the last thing you ever do. Get me a... I'm a kid now. I'm a squid now. Trust your third land. Do I just remove that? Is there a world in which I... You know what? Honestly, I'm clearing the way. Beep, beep. I'm cruising on down Main Street. I thought about not doing this. But then I thought about it some more. And decided, no. I'm in fact going to do this. So, here... Do you have an answer? You're playing mainboard Disdainful Stroke. Tragic. Oh no. Oh no! Why did I do that? Oh, I've been playing around that today. Yikes. I was not... I bungled that. That was actually really poorly played by me. That attack made no sense after what it just transpired. Oh, let's play this Luminarch Aspirant. Play the Inkling. I can block the Brazen Borrower. I wonder if I should have played Blade Historian to bait. Maybe that would have been an incorrect bait. I think I'm just gonna put the counter on Luminarch. Man, oh, I just completely got frazzled there. So I think in my head, I was like, okay, Spain deck sharp. Interesting. So this guy is playing... I actually haven't seen this card in this deck before. So that's not something I would have played around. What an interesting list. Actually attacking with both. I'm going to have to take that. Does he play the Brazen? He's got multiple cards in hand. Does he stomp? Does not stomp. Gotta go for Blade Historian here. I think I do have to attack, by the way. I don't think I can afford to not do anything. This matchup seems very hard, even when you don't play like an absolute moron. I'm gonna go ahead and protect my board here. Negate? Wow, this is a very heavy control deck. Okay. I think I'm still attacking for 4. I need to put him in a position where if I top deck Winota, he dies. Kenrith would also put him really close. Gold spam. I'm taking 10. Are you going to hit? No, you're not going to hit me for 10. That would be silly. Okay, so he's not just playing... This is really interesting. This is a very tech list for the matchup. I was not expecting Disdainful Stroke main board. I knew I was out of range of Blitz, so I think I was a little too comfortable in that spot. Now he sacks, and... I mean... It's why you play the deck. I'm gonna knock on heaven's door here. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Bow, bow, bow. My guy is sadly not dead. I am posing not quite lethal. Shakes fist. If this was Kenrith, he'd be dead. Or a Hectos. Last OT. You got me. Man, that one misplay really did cost me that game, though. I just blanked out, and I ended up throwing away my board for no reason. So cards that seem weak here. Bone Crusher doesn't seem particularly good. Skyclave seems okay. I don't think I actually want it, though. Cards I definitely want. Redain, 100%. Red Cat Melees. Giant Killer feels medium. I actually think I want War Singer. I just want, like, proactive, silly stuff. Now, this guy is going to be doing everything humanly possible to lock down my Winota this game. Winota still almost got there. In fact, you could just knock on top of the deck. That was such a bad attack. I think I just blanked out, saw the Disdainful Stroke, went, oh, okay, he's just going to counter my guy, and was just... Didn't realize he still had 2 mana left, and the attack afterward made no sense. He's not like a few other decks. This guy has so much early interaction. I actually be super careful. We aren't keeping that. We are keeping this? And we're throwing back a mountain? I mean, the dog is one of our best cards. The only thing I don't like is I don't have any scaling threats. I do have dog, though. Frostbite, yep. only problem with this hand is I now need any type of gas. Symbology would have been great. Let's go ahead and play around the Force Spite. I don't think he plays Dwari Disruption. He's probably going to stomp the dog. No stomp on the dog. Interesting. Does he just bounce Luminarch then? I think I'm supposed to save this. It doesn't die to... oh, it will die next turn. He bounces this, though? That's so hard. I don't know if that was actually correct. Well, he would have killed the dog anyway, so... kind of a moot point. That's what I was worried about with this hand. This hand was kind of very error-heavy. Redade's great. Let's go ahead and actually play this to play around some things. He's going to bounce this. I think that's fine. I was still going to play Redane over Historian anyway. I was going to say it made his land come in tapped, but that was always going to happen. Now I play Blade Historian. He can Disdainful Stroke it or whatever. Doesn't do that. Okay, so... he could cycle a Shark here. Wonder if I should have played Spellbinder. Okay. Interesting. For a second, I thought he was about to block, given the timing of that, but... decided not to. So now this is kind of scary, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lead Spellbinder first. Is he going to bounce my Historian? Loses Indestructible. Well, that doesn't do anything then. Draconic Intervention. Alrund's. What a weird hand, frankly. Do I take Draconic and make it cost 85,000 mana? I could take Brazen Borrower and make it cost 4 next turn, so he can't bounce and do something else. I kind of like that. Draconic will wipe me at some point, though. I actually think I want to attack here. Like, looking at how expensive his hand is right now, I'm just gonna go for it and just keep beating down. Okay, he actually drew Essence Scatter. I'm not playing Inkling because he could bounce for Dane, and then he could Draconic and wipe my board. He's still a turn-off Draconic here. Alright, what's he gonna do? Alright, that's what we wanted to see. We let him block. Yep, 6 damage. Alright. Redain, super crucial there. Whew. Alright. I think we keep the same composition here. Like, yeah, Bone Crusher. All this otherness. Just other silliness is just not going to do it. He does have Soul Seer, though, which is a very, very powerful card against us. So I do have to be a bit scared about that. God, if there was a lesson that was just like a fireball, I would play it so fast. I know everybody would. But, man. Let's see what we got here. Looking for any type of really proactive hand is what I'm looking for. Not doing that. Get it out of here. Really not thrilled with this hand. I think I have to keep, though. Okay, well that makes my hand better. I'm gonna go ahead and just fizzle that. Let's take white. I'm gonna go ahead and Spellbinder first. I want to play Warsinger, but I think I want to clear the way first. As much as I can. So what's he got? Goldspan Dragon, a Brazen Borrower. Disdainful Stroke's really annoying. I think I'm going to take Disdainful Stroke. I could take Shark Typhoon and basically kill this card. If I take the Petty Theft, he has no answer to my Venerable Warsinger next turn. I don't know. I think taking the Typhoon because it straight kills the card is actually pretty good. So I play Warsinger, he bounces it. I have to try to just kill him. Like, I also could have taken Goldspan, but that didn't seem correct to me. So here, send it out again. Alright, now Warsinger can get to work on the ground. He's probably going to attack me with Goldspan, yep. Definitely annoying. So here, I'm going to go ahead and play Blade Historian to go ahead and kill one of these treasures. That's fine. Now we attack with the Goon Squad. Goon Squad. This actually gets me some life flinkers back, which is, frankly, kind of nice. Okay, I'm getting big slapped. Opponent has 7 mana now. I can give Warsinger Pro Red. Okay. Okay. Can't do anything about that. All I can do is continue beating down. Okay. He's got a Brazen Borrower. He gets me. Oh, he gets me exactly. Wow. He just had it. Damn. I guess I should have taken the Disdainful Stroke. I don't know. I wasn't beating the shark, though. That's real tough. Not exactly sure what my right play was there. In hindsight, taking the Disdainful Stroke would have been really good. Because maybe I was not caring about the cycle. And I also could have just taken the Goldspan Dragon. Because the Goldspan Dragons really will let him get up on mana. Because it allowed him to attack and keep up Disdainful Stroke, which was the big thing there. I don't know. That was actually really, really close. I'm not 100% sure what I should have done there. Oh, man. That definitely came down to the end. I think that the first game, I definitely could have won if I didn't make the error that I did with the attack. Yeah, making a couple crucial mistakes here. But, alas. On to the next one. I have a 2. My opponent has Luris, so it's Rogues. Do I like this hand against Rogues? It's a lot of lands. This is a... I think I have to keep this hand and hope I just draw action. I actually think I put back Plains. I don't know. It's possible that first hand was correct, but... I'm not entirely sure, frankly. I don't know. 4 Plains is just such a rough hand. I'm not going to attack here. The block from the 1/3 is actually too detrimental to me. Going to eliminate. That's a really aggressive eliminate. I actually need to preserve my pressure, I think. This card's very annoying for Rogues to deal with. Also, that eliminate on the 1/1 with that sequence is just very odd to me. Go ahead and get this Luminarch Aspirant rolling. Alright. Starting to get in. I don't think I'm attacking with the Alseid now. Don't really want to get ambushed. Yeah, and that's why I didn't want to make that attack. You're going to Heartless Act me. Once again, I think I'm just going to defend. Wow! My god, I wanted that gone. Actually nuts. Land would be great here if I can play Kenrith. Okay. No land, but I can do this. So I can take action, grab this, grab a Plains, play this, We start getting in. Now we have Kenrith kind of chilling in his big chair. Okay, That's actually huge for me. Looks like he was going to miss a land drop there, so he decided he wanted to do something else. Land is actually great here. I'm just going to get Kenrith down. This card will just win the game by just beating them to death. So I'm just going to let Kenrith do his thing here. He doesn't die to pretty much anything. They are running Baleful Mastery, which... Spicy. I haven't really seen people use that. Oh, wouldn't mind. Had to pay 3 for it. Okay, next turn I get to Spellbinder him. He's got the crab. Am I getting milled? No mill. Alright, so here we're going to play the Doge. Gonna go ahead and Spellbinder him. Got it. Actually, just whiff. Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and activate Kenrith here. I think I'm supposed to send with Kenrith in this, just to apply pressure. He blocks... Yeah. I need to do this. I need to start killing him. Now, the real question is, do I save both here? I think I do. He gets Luris back, plays Luris, he gets back one of these guys. Or maybe I'm just supposed to get back Kenrith and just try to beat him to death with Kenrith. Or just save Kenrith only? Probably save Kenrith only. So now he puts Luris in hand. Plays Luris. Okay, we're just looking for threats at this point. Winota would be really good, obviously. Anything that we can just give haste. I can also... My life total's under, like, literally 0 the rest of this game, so I'm not worried about that particular aspect. Okay, he's got it. Why did he tap like that? Okay. Let's go ahead and give everybody haste. So this is 10. This is... So 10, 14... He can soak 3 here. Do I put the dog in? Hold on, let's think. So this is 10 damage. He's got 5... 10, 14... 18... Okay, he's just dead. And all I do is sacrifice this. Yeah, and he's just super dead. Okay. Alright. Against Rogue, Scorching Dragonfire comes in. Redain's out. Redain's just not very good in this matchup. The Ox! Big Oxes. Venerated Warsinger. What do I cut? Fight as 1 is good, but also, like, I think they're going to be boarding a little differently to punish. Haktos out. Bone Crusher's pretty good. Skyclave is a little awkward. No, I need to keep it Skyclave. Alseid's kind of medium. I think I do it like this. I need to find space for this Bone Crusher, I think. Nah. Maybe Fight as 1 is supposed to stay in. Alright. My guy is on the Heartless Sack, but he also is running Baleful Mastery, which is like... I don't know exactly how to feel about that one. 1-2. Alright. 1-2, I can grab lands. We're on the draw. Hopefully we natty just hit our third land here. Gets to scry. Not seeing a breakneck crab start is always honestly kind of nice. Okay, that's definitely gonna make me want to play Aspirant here. This lets me sneak in the Aspirant. Yeah, it's fine. You can have your Thieves Guild enforcer. I am just going to put a counter on this Aspirant. Wait. It's got Wind Robber. Alright, well, he hit both my axes. There's a Round the Lock. Here, I think I just want to Spellbinder him. Yeah, I want to Spellbinder him and just see what he's got cooking. So, I could take Soaring Thought Thief here, but I think I want to take Heartless Act. And then I just want to get Symbology and just go get my second red here for the Oxes. He's got a crab. Now I'm getting an extra mill. Okay, I'm looking for my other red here. I think I want to go ahead and just trade off, frankly. Actually, do I care? I mean, I do care because he has Sword and Sky Thief. Yeah, I make that block now. Okay. Another Kenrith. That's not exciting. So now, do I play Venerable Warsinger? I get hit for 4. I could Scorching Dragonfire here, but that just seems kind of bad. I think I need to play Symbology here. I think my play has to be Symbology. Go grab Sciences. Use Sciences to grab my second red. I Scorching Dragonfire the Lurrus he's probably going to play next turn. I do obviously need to not die. That is, like, kind of important. Does he put Lurrus in hand is a very big question this turn. I also need to not get milled out, because I'm getting dangerously low at this point. Okay, there's the... Okay, so here, I need to Sciences. Okay, does he hit the counterspell? No. Do I play the Ox? I don't think I play the Ox here. I think playing the Ox would be kind of bad, frankly. This hand is really awkward, though. I think I want a Scorching Dragonfire, then Warsinger Savior, and then I start going for Ox plays, I think is the way I need to play this game to win. Okay. He draws Eliminate. Can't say anything about that. How much has he milled here? I still have most of my removal. Okay, Soaring Thought Thief getting in. My guy plays Lurrus. Get rid of Lurrus real quick. This is still super dangerous territory for me. Okay, so now I need to go Selfless Savior, Warsinger, and need to play this on red, actually. Okay, and then I start hitting him with War Singer. I'm getting milled again, though. This is so dangerous. My hope is to get back Skyclave Apparition next turn. Potentially. I'm way past the point where I could have just gone for these Oxes. Okay. I think this is a game where I get milled out. I might die, but I don't think it's actually how I lose this. Crippling Fear is so not what I wanted to see. He loses the crab here. Okay. So I can actually play Kenrith. I don't think that's wrong. I think what I need to do here is just go... Aspirant. Ox. Let's get my lands out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, and I'll pick like this one dog. Having both Kenriths in hand, I don't know. Feels like I need to start moving that. Okay. Okay, so now I do this. And now I need to start beating down. This is so hard. I need to, like, find whatever little removal is left in my deck, of which there is extremely little. I get milled. Okay. We don't want those lands. That was a good draw. Alright, let's kill these. No! Drought in the lock! Oh god. I had to go for it. So now... What gets me out of this? I go to 1. Double Strike doesn't do it. Spellbinder also doesn't do it? What can I even draw? Is there anything I could draw here? I have no more recursion, so I don't really care at this point. I need to find something better than this. This was already pretty good. Because Heartless Act just kills one of them, and then he attacks, and I take 1. Does he have another counterspell here? Wow. So I could Ox again? I guess I just Ox again. I don't think there's a single combination that gets me out of this, though. I'll take a look, though. Make sure I'm not, like, missing something that would have done something. That's not it. Okay. Actually got beat to death. I think I was too worried about getting milled out, maybe. I think I keep this the same, honestly. I think it's fine. Maybe I'm supposed to have the fight as 1s in, but... let's just run it back. So he's probably going to board in answers for the Oxes, if I had to guess. Maybe I'm supposed to Ox very aggressively. Maybe that was my mistake in that matchup. Alright, let's see what this guy's got. So we got opener. Alright, let's see what we're looking at here. Got a mole. This is awkward, but I have to keep, I think. I think I throw back Winota here. His hand is very, very slow. But it does have, like, the tools I need to win the game, so... I think I'm still gonna play Sky... Do I just want to play Savior here? I think I'm just gonna play Savior here. This lets me play Elite Spellbinder next turn and just take something, hopefully. Do I just want to stomp that? I don't think I want to stomp it. I think I'm just going to Skyclave it. Alright. Not 100% convinced of that trade, but this helps delay him turning this on. That's probably a bad trade, actually. It's like I could have saved Spellbinder here, but Spellbinder was also going to get blocked by the 1/1. There's an Eliminate. Disdainful Stroke's annoying. I think I want to take into the story. That's their strongest card here. And I'm fine if they want to cling to dust here. I think I just want to go ahead and just beat down, frankly. Let me go ahead and kill that now. Get my damage in. I actually think he should cling right now for a card. But that's on him. I've got a Scorching Dragonfire. Leaving him with Disdainful Stroke kind of sucks because he's going to be able to counter something later, most likely. Now he's going to go ahead and cling. Clings my land, probably. Okay. Good news. Ox is like super live now. Did my guy draw something to do? He's got the Thief. Okay. So right now he's sitting on a lot of reactive cards, which is good. That's kind of where I want him to be. That's no good. Gets a guy off of that. Can go ahead and hit me. So this is actually really dangerous for him, though, because if he starts hitting me, I have a chance to just flip Ox, and then I clean out the graveyard and break his hand. So I actually don't even know if that's correct for him, frankly. Puts Laris in. It's going to attack. See, I feel like that's super dangerous. That was a great draw. Okay, Blade Historian was really good there. So now he plays Luris, and he gets back the Death Touch Rogue. I mean, there's a couple other cards he can get back here, but just got to put him under the gun here. I do want to get rid of Luris next turn. He's going to deadweight my Bone. That's a risky play from OP, in my opinion. I think I have to sneak Kenrith in here. Yeah. I'm going to just play that real quick. I'm going to go ahead and pass. I'm not going to attack there. My attacks are only so-so, frankly. Actually, the attack with Blade Historian was probably fine, because he has to, like, block with the Lotus most of the time. So now he mills. We're hoping for an Ox hit. Okay, next turn, we give Trample. We just send the boys. I think he has to play Wind. Yeah, he has to play Wind Robber and try to draw. Because Kenrith is presenting, like, 1,000,000 damage next turn. Wow. Being able to just sneak in underneath of that was so massive. He's doing the combat math now. Yeah, he has to draw. I need him to miss here. Okay. He's taking his redraw for the turn. He has a Disdainful Stroke. Does he have an answer for Kenrith now? Oh, he draws it. Wow, that's brutal. Does he attack with Soaring Thought Thief? So I can deal 3 damage here, and he can't counter it. I have to take this while I have the chance. One, two, three. Okay, yep. Rocks falls, everyone dies. Okay, now I swing both here. He has to give me his Soaring Thought Thief. He has no safe blocks here. Next turn, I'm going to Scorching Dragonfire the crab. Alright, Luris dealt with. Still playing around Disdainful Stroke the best I can. He can gain life off of Cling to Dust. Got to drown. That's not good. That land doesn't really do much for me. Gonna have to just pass here. He's got a crab. I'm gonna hold the Dragonfire. So I don't really want to play this, because if I play this, then he gets to Cling to Dust it. It's probably correct, though, because otherwise I just float 1,000,000,000 mana. I think I wait. I think I just pass. I think I want to catch him on a turn where he's like, oh, I'm going to be able to go do blank. That's pretty good. Do I want a Kenrith here? If I Kenrith, he Disdainful Strokes, and then what? I can also play Ox. I can also just kill Crab. I think I want to wait. Because he can't end the story yet, right? So I want to wait just like a little bit longer. Plays another Crab. I got rid of the second crab because I wanted controlled milling. I don't want my opponent just milling me to death in like 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3. I need to make sure that I can do everything in like the same turn. Let's go ahead and play Kenrith now. Alrighty. I feel like this was the time. That was the time. Okay, we stuck it. He can kill it now? Has to give me an extra card? Oh, interesting. Alright. That was good, though. That was very good. That got us, like, onto the board. Now we're moving. I get mill. Okay, I still only have a couple cards left in deck. I do need to just win the game here. Okay, I need to hurry up and, like, make him dead. So, let me go ahead and play this out as a red. I think I'm just going to Bone Crush his face here. This damage matters. And, like, he's going to draw a bunch of cards here with End of the Story. Put the counter here, because Bone Crusher can already get through the crab. Okay. And now... get milled again. Okay, this is like down to the wire at this point. That deals him 2. He gets the eliminate. Oh my god. Okay, I have to just chuck the ox in. If he counters it, I just get second ox. I'm getting super low here. I might deck. I have to just push. Here comes Skyclave Apparition. There's Drown. Okay, next turn I play Symbology. I need the Ox to just get in here. Ox gotta go for it. Big Ox. Big Eye. Heartless Act. Now he goes ahead and clings that because he needs to. Or else I just reload again. Oh man, this is so close. He still has Agadeems in his deck. God, this is so intense. Do I discard or do I get a 2-1 flyer? That's the real question. I actually don't know. Getting milled again. Okay. Do I think a 2-1 flyer is enough to get there? I don't really want to draw, though. I think I just have to take the 2-1. And I just gotta hope this is enough. Okay. Oh my god, a blocker! Oh my god, this is where if I had put mascot exhibition in, I would have been in a much better spot. 1, 2, 3. No, my Amiria's call. I don't even know what's left. I have a Winota on the very bottom. Do I have anything left? How many Kenriths are in here? God, he needs 2 lands to mill me out. I have to not die to the Thought Thief, too. He can gain life, like, multiple times. Oh, this is so bad. Does he attack? There's Dog. Dog doesn't do anything, though. Does he draw a card off of Lockwayne? Oh my god. Maybe I should have put a counter on the Bone Crusher Giant. Maybe that was a mistake. No, he had an Eliminate, so that wouldn't have mattered. Oh, man. Oh, Cling to Dust. Yep. Gains. He's just gaining life here. Yeah. I don't even know what I draw. There's Crab. Does he have a land? Good game. Did I have anything left that could have won it? Oh, man. Did what we could there. Ah. Oh, we tried. Oh, print screen. We did our best. Not able to do it this time around. Go on. Not this time. But we did our best. Man. I really misread the meta. I beat the one ultimatum player I played, but it definitely did not show up as much as I thought it was. Well, that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, and I've been Jay Diesel. I'm going to give the deck one more look. In hindsight, things I might have changed. Probably wouldn't have played this, and I just don't think I was... I might even go on a second Redain. I just don't think I was... There was a couple games there I definitely think I could have played differently. That might have made the difference. Giant Killer basically only came in once, but... And maybe a second Inkling something should have been Mascot Celebration, but that's a little bit of hindsight in the last game. Venerable Warsinger was okay, but probably not the card I wanted there. Alrighty. Anyways, have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later.